a dream moment for any AV geek in the world is entering this
Yeah, holy
prized
grail.
piece of equipment. Okay, I'm looking at New York right now, folks.
40, 30, 20, 10. Restart.
If you've been following us lately, then you know that we've been covering Air India's massive transformation journey. Today, I'm here to see the human side of this transformation, the culture, the talent, and the training that powers our flights. So, here we are, back in the headquarters to speak to the Chief Human Resources Officer, CHRO Air India, Mr. Ravindra Kumar. Hi.
Hi, nice seeing
So
you.
nice to see you. Please, for the world who's watching, what does a CHRO at an airline company do?
I and my team essentially work on four things. One is we are business partners. The second is we also have the role of being an employee advocate. We represent the employee interest to the organization. Third thing to that is culture. We are helping Air India curate the right culture for us to bring all our vision alive. And the last one is change. It's the time of change. So how do we help the entire organization adapt to the change and bring it alive?
First things first, it is one of the largest kind of integrations on an airline front that the world has seen, not just India or Southeast Asia, which is basically the four airlines merging into the two entities that they are. What does that sort of a mammoth effort look like?
It's both challenging and exciting. It's something fantastic just coming together. Today we are about 25,500 employees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know, when we acquired Air India, we were about 11,000 employees. So we've essentially grown that much.
So between the last 2.5 to 3 years, you'll have had 14 to 14,500 people?
Yes. When we merged with Vistara,
Correct.
along with the aircraft, we had 6,000 talented people who joined us.
Oh yes, so there is an overlap of talent that would also
That's
exist.
correct. And in the last 3 years, we've hired more than 13,000 employees. So that's our walk to the number that we have today.
What are the ambitions of Air India currently looking like?
Well, I think the statement that, why don't we sit down here?
Yes, please, of course.
So what best embodies what we want to do and our ambition is, we want to be a world-class airline with Indian warmth. That is what we are aiming to do. We want to make sure that we offer an airline which makes travel a wonderful experience.
And how often are we looking at capability building internally?
We have set up a commercial pilot training school in Amravati. So we will have about 30 single engine aircrafts,
Oh, wow.
3 dual engine aircrafts, plus 2 simulators, wherein those who want to learn flying and earn a CPL can join us, and they will get trained to earn a commercial pilot license.
Very cool.
Once they do that, then come to our Aviation Academy in Gurgaon. So at our Aviation Academy, we have already installed 2 Airbus simulators. Eventually, we will have about 21 simulators there.
Wow.
Between Airbus and Boeing simulators, 737, 787 for Boeing, A350, A320 for Airbus. So our pilots, once they earn their commercial pilot license, will come here, they will get type rated.
Fair.
And then, like I told you, they'll move on in their journey, wherein they will actually then be trained on aircraft along with a line training captain, and that begins their exciting career as pilots.
That's so cool. And what does this do for Air India as a whole? Like, because your transformation journey itself has had a name called Vihan.ai.
That's correct.
So tell us a little about that.
Look, Vihan.ai was our 5-year plan starting in 2022.
Yeah.
It is absolutely exciting, given as a part of the aspirations of all our countrymen to travel, visit, see. We are positioned in a way to be the connecting hub for people who want to travel from eastern part of the hemisphere around to the western part.
That's
So I think the opportunities are absolutely great for us as an airline.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Where are you shipping me off to next?
Oh, look, we spoke so much about capability training. I'd love for you to visit our Aviation Academy right here in Gurgaon. You can get a chance to see, how we are, shaping careers and the future of aviation in India.
It's a story that goes back to a time when Air India was an inspiration for carriers like Singapore Airlines and Cathay Pacific. And today, it's training over 2,000 people every single day, bringing us back to that industry-leading spirit. With the Gurugram hub and Bengaluru cadet program coming online, training capacity is expanding month by month. And to understand this, I'm here to talk about an Indian aviation veteran, Mr. Sunil Bhaskaran, who also happens to be Head of Training Academy here at Air India. Let's go.
So this is the induction center, and we want every single Air Indian who joins Air India to come here and understand the history of Air India, the legacy of Air India, as also we explain what the growth is. The basic excitement is, after they walk in here, they should have that excitement that they've come to the right place, and it's a great future.
We bring in the glamour to the explainer now, because we try to understand how and why such a consistency in makeup and their uniform is necessary.
We are now entering the style and image room.
All right.
And this room, again, like all the others, we have tried to bring in what is the best of the practices to ensure that very practical training on style and image and grooming and etiquette is given over here. So every person who joined as a cabin crew and some of the extended arms like customer service and all, they come over here and they get trained for their makeup, for their hair. All the training happens over here. So what we have here is they're all from the A320 and proudly moving to the B777, and they're having a safety training for being trained for that fleet type. And Sangeeta, over to you.
So this is a type training wherein we discuss everything about 777, the safety procedures, the aircraft that we have, everything, the equipment, the chain in the equipment, the exit opening procedures, everything we discuss.
So we're talking 12 acres of a training facility. That is one of a kind. Is that true?
It is, because what we have over here is almost all aspects of training are covered over here. So you have the classrooms and the mocks that you've seen in these two buildings. You have a building which is exclusively for the swimming pool and ditching and how the raft is put together. And you have two buildings for the joint ventures or for the Airbus and the Boeing simulators. We also have the two ATOs, the pilot simulator centers for both Airbus and Boeing aircrafts.
Interesting.
And totally there are about 21 simulators which will come up over time over the next year or so. At 21 simulators, this will probably be one of the largest single location simulator center in the world. So this is the A320 cabin service trainer. You can see you have the entire galley over here. There's an actual cart which will do the service, and all the key equipment which is actually there, the microwave, the oven, all of those are there. There's a lab which is actually a operational lab that they can get training, and this are the 4 rows for which the training happens. This is a real practical immersive cabin service trainer which for A320 fleet they get trained on this. We're also investing in a cabin evacuation and emergency trainer, one for the wide body and one for the narrow body. It's like a simulator for the cabin crew. But more importantly, turbulence, something that unlatched or proper latches have not been put, or there's loose items lying here and there. What the impact of that could be when there is turbulence. And once you really face it and get trained for it, the muscle memory of it will ensure that you are much better prepared to ensure such incidents don't happen, or if it happens, how best you can react to it.
Aviation isn't driven by machines alone. It's driven by people. That's what we've understood today. Because here they're being trained to lead with safety, will, and care. This journey continues. Stay with me as we unpack more and understand what Air India is doing under Mashable Explains.